Hey guys, it's Night Flame, and today, guys, I will be reviewing Batgirl issue number 41. Yeah, guys, this is Batgirl After Convergence, and is the title as good as it was before? Well, let's find out. There is no creative team changes, and spoilers will happen. So let's get on with the issue. So the comic opens up with Barbara. She is kind of like finding this huge power surge in this mansion that was abandoned, and she wants to know what's happening. When she goes in there, she finds this like cult, trying to revive this person with power, and she stops it. And when she's kind of having a little trouble with it, in comes the new Batman, and he basically grabs all these people and he deals with them quickly. We find out that he is not coming in for them, though. He's coming in for Batgirl. So we don't know the reason yet, but we end up finding out later in the issue. So then after that, we see that Barbara is talking to Frankie about what just happened with her, and Frankie's surprised as well because Frankie's kind of like Barbara's oracle, so they're discussing this whole thing, and suddenly comes Jim Gordon, and he takes Barbara out on like a little father and daughter kind of like meeting, and he ends up telling Barbara that he is the Batman. Barbara ends up being a little surprised at first, and she's like, "Wow, this is weird," and she attempts on telling him the truth. She attempts on telling him that she is Batgirl, but when he tells her that he has been tasked with dealing with all the vigilantes, she begins to, kind of rethink that. So she says, "You know what? This is a little weird." She kind of like feels awkward because she is basically the target of her dad, and that's pretty funny. So that happens, and it was an interesting meeting, as you see here. It was really great, and after that, we see that there's this new villain in town. Not really new, but we've seen her before, and that is Livewire. That was the person who that cult was trying to revive. She comes in, Barbara fights her, and in comes a person that we've seen before to team up with her, and that is Jim Gordon. And Livewire quickly just leaves, and Jim Gordon again does not come for Livewire. He ends up coming for Batgirl because he is trying to stop the vigilante, and that is where the issue ends. So the comic, I thought was interesting. This is a different, I guess, way that we saw Batgirl. There's a slight creative team change. Cameron Stewart, who usually does the breakdowns, did not do the breakdowns for this issue, but instead we got Babs Tarr. And Babs Tarr is an interesting, breakdown, but I like Cameron Stewart's slightly better because he, did more like unique ones. Babs Tarr's are more like squares and more in focus to the backgrounds, but overall I still like the art. The coloring was different, and I think this coloring is slightly better than the last coloring, so that's where the issue kind of like goes up a little. Besides that, let's talk about the plot of this issue. I think it's interesting to basically put this new Batman already in the Batgirl book, because this new Batman has the biggest connection with Batgirl. So I thought it was interesting how he quickly just told Batgirl his secret identity, and he kind of put Batgirl in a weird position because Jim Gordon said, "You know what? I don't want you to know that I'm hiding secrets from you," and he's trying to be honest, which is kind of weird because Batgirl has not been honest with him, and she's been living this double life for ages now. So that's interesting. And will she finally reveal her identity to her dad? We'll find out in the next issue because yeah, Batman is always going to pursue her unless she does something, and I think she will reveal her identity next issue. That's what I believe. But yeah, this issue was great. Like I said, great art, great writing, and I think Batgirl is as good as it was before. So I gave Batgirl 41 a 9 out of 10. I think you guys should pick it up. I thought it was interesting. Frankie was awesome here, and I think she was about to reveal her new name, and I think she was about to call herself Oracle. So we'll find out, that whole thing next issue as well. So yeah, Batgirl 41, 9 out of 10. Great stuff here, and you guys should definitely give this a try. I know some people don't like this book, but you know what? It's really fun, and it's good as well. It's fun and good. And DC has been dark for a bunch of ages, like Batgirl when it first started was dark, which worked at first, but this, brand new fresh take is actually pretty good. So 9 out of 10, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.